Hi, my name is Mounika, working as assistant professor in Mlritm in the Department of CSC Data Science. As a video lecture, today I'm going to discuss the topic data types in web technologies. Let's see the course outcomes. Here, what is the purpose of course and it outcome? Here, we can do server-side scripting with PHP language. We can understand XML, how parses using data with Java, right? Server-side programming. You can also do client-server-side programming. Coming to Unit 1, this is the syllabus of Unit 1. We have already discussed introduction to PHP, declaring variables. Coming to now, we are going to discuss data types. So what is data type? Variable. Before we have to know about the data types, we have to know what is a variable. Variable is nothing but variable is a where we can store different types of data on different things. Variables can store data of different types in different data types. So here PHP supports the following data types: string, integer, float, boolean, array, object, null, resource. Coming to PHP string. What is string? String is nothing but sequence of characters like hello world. Here it must be quoted in double quotes, and string can be any text inside a quote. We can use single quote or double quote. Coming to example, let's see an example. So here we are declaring a variable $x. $x equal to, we are declaring in the form of a string. Suppose hi, hello or anything. But we have to keep it in a double quotes. And we are also going to declare $y. After that, we want to print that value. That is echo $x. We are ending the statement. Next, BR. Why we are using BR? We want to see the output in the next line. So we are using this BR. After that, we are printing the echo statement. That is $y. Already we have declared $x and $y as a hello world. So that's why we have got the output as hello world, hello world. Next, coming to PHP integer. So what is an integer? Integer is nothing but a whole number. It may be a between in this range without decimals. So what are the rules for integers? A integer must have at least one digit, that is 0 to 9, and it cannot contain comma or blanks. An integer must not have a decimal point. An integer can either be a positive or negative. Integer can be specified in three formats, that is decimal format, hexadecimal format and octal format. In the following example, $x is an integer. We are using var dump. Var dump is a function which is used to return the data types and its value. Let's see here with a small example, that is PHP. Because it is a PHP script. Now we are declaring $x equal to, suppose we take 5, and we are closing the statement. Here we need to call the value by using var dump $x. Now it will give the $x value as a int, because 5 is an integer. Whatever the number it may be, it is an integer, it will give integer. It is a float, then it will give some float values, whatever the variable you have declared. Next, coming to PHP float. Yes, a float. Float is a number with a decimal point or a number in an exponential form. So here $x is float. Previously we have declared as an integer. Now we are calling this function var dump to return the data type as a float. Let's see with a small example. So here we are declaring $x equal to some 10.365, and we want to print that value using var dump $x. So coming to the output, what it will be give? Because it consists of a decimal point, it will give as a float 10.365. Yes, clear with PHP float? Next, let's go to Boolean. What is a Boolean? Boolean represents only two possible states. That is, either it may be a true or false. Now it is a $x equal to true and $y equal to false. So only two possible variables will be there. Next, booleans are often used in conditional testing. Yes, let's see. Next, PHP array. What is PHP array? Array is nothing but which stores multiple values in a single variable. Yes, multiple values in a single variable. If we are going to declare some variable, it only has multiple variables. So here also we are using, what is the function call we are using to return the data type as array? Same, var dump. Let's see with an example. So PHP script $cars equal to array of Volvo, BMW, Toyota. Because these are a strings, that's why we are using double quotes, and to divide the words, we are using comma. Now we want to return the values in whatever in cars that we want the value. So var dump of $cars. Then we get the output as Volvo, BMW and Toyota. This is the output. Clear with PHP's array. Coming to object. What is an object? Object is a data type which stores data and information. How to process that data? An object can be must explicitly declared. We must declare a class of object. First we use class keyword. Here the class keyword is important. The class is nothing but a structure that contains properties and methods. Let's see with the example. Here we are declaring PHP car. What we are declaring class as car, and we are calling this function car. Here we are declaring this object. To create an object, what you use? Dollar this object name equal to objects. Yes. Now closing the function. Function call for car is closed, and then class for the car is also closed. Now we are going to create, this is a reference pointer to point out that object. Create an object. What we are creating here? Dollar some name equal to new object name. Here what is the object name we took? Car. Yes. So to show the properties, we are going to echo that dollar name. Whatever the object name you are taking, that object name will be displayed to model. So what is that model? We are already declared in the function call. What is that model? Some VW. So this VW will be the output. Next, PHP null points. What is a null? Null is nothing but special data type which only has one value. A variable of data types null is a variable that has no values assigned to it. So, what is a tip? If variable is created without a value, it automatically assigned to be a null. Yes, obviously if a variable doesn't contain any number, we think it is a null. Next, variables can also be emptied by setting the values to null. Yes, coming to, let's see with an example. $x is equal to some string, $x is equal to null, var dump. So what will be the output? First we are already having with hello world. Next, hello world is replaced with null, means $x doesn't contain anything. So that output will be null, because we don't have anything in $x. Coming to PHP resources. The special resource type is not an actual data type. It is for storing purpose. Storing of a reference to a function and resources external to PHP. Common example of using the resource data type is database call. When we are using database call, we use these resources. Okay. Thank you.